Okay, there we go. So I'm still trying to figure out how this whole broadcasting live is working, so bear with me. Alright, so know your name brands. And I'm going to start off with, in my last video, I'm doing a giveaway of name the VCR that I pick out every single time that always sells for me. Everybody who's actually trying to get the case of envelopes that I'm giving away, everybody that's actually guessing it, has gotten it right. So I know I'm helping some of you, because one person said, I sold like 3 of them this week. It's like, good. I'm helping you guys out. You're learning something from me. Okay, so having said that, I picked up one of those VCRs that it didn't have the blue lip, but it was a Panasonic Omnivision. It was a model number that nobody had active, nobody had completed, wasn't listed on Amazon. I scoured the web and I could not find anything on it anywhere. I bought it anyways. It's like, that name brand, I don't even question it. I just buy it. I was lucky. I paid $1.99 for that VCR. It was an older model. Much older model. It was from 1986. It was like 1,300, and most of them I've been picking up, but the blue lip is like 900 or 9,000 something. But Panasonic Omnivision, pick them up. You can't go wrong. I pick them up every single time. Pick them up. Doesn't matter what the model number of the VCR is, it will sell. $30 minimum every single time. So, all right. So I at least had to get that out. I wanted to share, I did it like this because I wanted to share this particular VCR, so bear with me. And yeah, that just always looks painful. Alright, so, yep, this was it. It is a PV-1361. I asked in one of the groups, can anybody help me find this or any information on it that they can? And they're like, oh, one guy said, oh, well, if I couldn't find it active or completed, I would have left it alone because it looks like a great big paperweight to me. It's like, yeah, well, the Panasonic Omnivision, I pick up. I don't think about it. I don't know what it is about this VCR. Every single time, pick it up, hands down, it will sell. I listed it a little bit higher than I do all the others. I listed it for 40. I usually list them for 30. And after 4 days, somebody messaged me saying, oh my God, I have been waiting for somebody to list one of these. Please tell me that you have tested it and that it works. And I responded, yes, I tested it. It works. I couldn't find out hardly any information about it. I took the extra step to make sure everything worked correctly, and the LED lights on it light up really bright. Including shipping, he paid almost $75 for this thing. It's like, this is how much it would cost for me to ship to myself. Yeah, no. But yeah, including shipping, he paid almost $75. He lived in Nevada. And I upgraded it to priority, and it didn't save me hardly anything. But if you see a name brand of something that you recognize, even if it's an older model, if the price is right, grab it. If the price is about what you're normally paying for these things, grab them. People will buy them. I don't know what it is about this particular VCR, just stumps me every single time. All I know is it sells. Grab it. Never had an issue with one. I've had issues with CD players. I've had issues with DVD players. I have not had any issues with the combo players, but pick them up anyways, always. And just because I wanted to get it out, here you go. Here's another one of my VCRs that I always sell. This one sold in like 3 days. I don't know why this one was so popular. I've got others that are like this, just different model numbers, but this particular model number It had 8 watchers by the time it sold, and it sold in 3 days. I don't know what it was about this one, but it just sold that fast. Just really confused me. And in case anybody ever questions it, always get the picture of the serial number and model number. That way, if they say there's any issue, you got the picture of the model of the serial number. If they send it back and they send you a different serial number, you're protected right there on seller protection with eBay. All right, just had to get that out there. And I made a video not too long ago that we picked up the Lego Harry Potter Hogwarts train thing. Yeah, we put it all together. It was only missing a few pieces. I sold the car for $25. And that took a little bit to sell. I think it took almost 3 weeks for that car to sell. The train sold for $75. Yeah, I had the wife and the kids take the time and piece it all together, and since I'm not really one for doing Legos, I did the best pictures that I could with this thing. And yeah, I had one person comment, "No, you don't part out the used ones. You part out the new ones." Like, no, if I find one that's brand new, I'm going to leave it brand new and I'm going to send it off to Amazon, because brand new, this thing would have sold for like $350. But unfortunately, I only had 2 minifigs with it, and my wife decided she had to have the Luna. So my wife stole the Luna from me, and I've got one of the minifigs right now that has 6 or 7 watchers. And what was this one? Oh, I don't normally come across a Panasonic Omnivision that's a fail, but this one was sort of a fail. It did not sell after 30 days. After 30 days, the listing ended. It's like, I'm going to relist it and I'm going to put it under a sale, and then we'll see. So I did like a 10% off sale. Sold in 3 hours. So the silver Panasonic Omnivisions with the blue lip aren't as popular, but they still sell. You might have to sit on them a little bit longer, but they will still sell. So, all right, I had to get that out there. Always check out your Panasonic Omnivision VCRs. You see them, plug them in. Do they work? I'm sure you know how to test them in the store if you don't have the equipment at home. Otherwise, just test it when you get home. It's real simple to check out a VCR in the thrift store. If they don't have a TV connected, go grab some cords. They've got a bazillion of them laying on the shelf over there, usually on the right. I don't know why that is, but always grab them. And stop the screen share. That was painful to look at. All right, so I've got 3 washers, and I'm sorry, I tried to figure out how to put up the live chat so you could ask me questions, but I could not figure out how to do that. I'm sorry, I tried. I hope to have that figured out before long. But, all right, so I have a special announcement. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I think I'm going to do it. I've been thinking about doing a live show. But everybody has a live show. They always do like an hour, hour and a half. Some people do 2 hours. Like, no, that's too much. I'm thinking maybe a half hour, maybe an hour, and not every week. There's people that are doing shows every week. No, I'm thinking about doing one show once a month. As of right now, I'm thinking about the first Tuesday of every month, because I work delivering pizza. We are understaffed. They need more drivers, and they always call me. They usually have somebody on Tuesday, so I'll be free on Tuesday. I thought about doing Monday, but we lost somebody recently, so I've been having to pull more hours, and I've been working Mondays lately. So unfortunately, I can't do Mondays, but I'm free on Tuesdays. So I've been thinking about doing a show on Tuesdays, the first Tuesday of every month. I'm not sure if I'm going to have like a panel of people or special guests. but it's going to be basically the real life of reselling, something like that. I haven't exactly decided, but I know people liked it when I was doing live shows, and I've only done like 3, but it was 2 or 3. Anyways, I already have one person lined up, and he's already excited about getting in on it. So you heard me mention him before. His name is Nathan Rombod. He has the channel NL Rebels World. He has a YouTube channel. He doesn't do a lot of YouTube. I've tried to encourage him to do some of his YouTube videos because he has his own little Facebook group that it's basically a closed group. He only wants 1,000 members. I fully understand that, which I'm really glad. I was lucky. I got in when there was only like a few hundred, but it's capped at 1,000. Good luck trying to get in. The only way you're going to get in is if anybody else leaves. He likes having a tight group. Grumpy Kitty. I love my Grumpy Kitty mug. But I think for the most part that is all. But even if lost my train of thought. Name brands, always, even if you can't find a current listing, but if it's something that you personally are constantly selling, don't think twice about it. Grab it. Always. I was really happy I grabbed that VCR for $1.99. I think with tax I paid $2.13. And somebody was like, that's a giant paperweight. You shouldn't have wasted your money. And after it sold, I went back. It's like, hey guys, guess what? It sold in 5 days. So, all right. So, thinking the first Tuesdays of every month, and I'm probably going to start with this in the month of September, which looks like would be the 1st. So, all right. So we will start with Tuesday, September 1st. With the real life of reselling, and I will have Nathan Rombod on the show with me. So, all right, don't forget, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below.